Breaking news Sahel. In a major announcement that has drawn the attention of governments, humanitarian agencies, security analysts, and development partners across Africa and beyond, the United Nations has confirmed the disbursement of 850 billion CFA francs in support of Burkina Faso, a country grappling with one of the most complex security and humanitarian crises in the Sahel region. The funding, according to UN officials, is intended to provide a comprehensive response to the intertwined challenges of armed violence, population displacement, food insecurity, weakened public services, and stalled development efforts that have placed immense strain on both the state and its citizens. This announcement comes at a time when Burkina Faso continues to face persistent attacks by armed groups, growing humanitarian needs, and an urgent demand for stability amid political and social uncertainty. Over the past several years, Burkina Faso has witnessed a dramatic deterioration in its security environment, particularly in its northern and eastern regions, where armed groups have expanded their operations, targeting civilians, security forces, and critical infrastructure. Entire communities have been uprooted as violence has forced families to flee their homes, often with little more than what they could carry. According to humanitarian organizations operating in the country, millions of people now depend on emergency assistance for food, shelter, healthcare, and education. The UN funding package is therefore being presented as a lifeline, designed not only to respond to immediate humanitarian emergencies but also to address the deeper structural vulnerabilities that have allowed instability to take root. UN representatives have emphasized that the funding will be allocated across multiple sectors, reflecting the complexity of the crisis facing Burkina Faso. A significant portion is expected to support humanitarian relief operations, including food aid, nutrition programs, access to clean water, and emergency healthcare services for internally displaced persons and host communities. At the same time, resources are earmarked for strengthening basic public services, rebuilding damaged infrastructure, and supporting local development initiatives aimed at restoring livelihoods and reducing dependency on aid. This dual focus on emergency response and longer-term recovery signals an acknowledgement by the international community that humanitarian assistance alone cannot resolve the challenges confronting the country. Security remains a central concern shaping the deployment of the funds. While the United Nations does not directly finance military operations, officials have indicated that part of the support will go toward initiatives that enhance civilian protection, improve coordination among local authorities, and strengthen institutions responsible for maintaining law and order. This includes support for community-based conflict prevention mechanisms, early warning systems, and programs designed to reduce tensions between displaced populations and host communities. By addressing the social and economic drivers of conflict, the UN hopes to